Hello everybody, this is Captain Jirwa bringing you another episode of the Minecraft Craftnectar server. And yeah, been a while since we've had a normal episode, but I'm excited for it because today we are going to be working on our mountaintop village. So yeah, I've been thinking about it, and there's a couple things I need to do first before I before I bring the villagers here. And that thing is I need to make sure that they can't get off the mountaintop. And I know their AI, well, I've tested a couple things. I know that they won't go down a 3 block, or more, I think it's more than a 3 block drop. So what I need to do basically is just go over here and just like break this and just make it so it's enough of a drop that they won't walk off of it. And then after I do that, I'll be able to bring them up and I'll build a couple more houses. But I also want to have them spread over here. So what I might do is, I know that they can go up slopes like this, but they aren't too inclined to. So I think if I put half slabs around here, that maybe they'll want to go up it more. I don't know. We'll see. I may not do that just because there's no dirt half slabs, and thank God there isn't. But yeah. But the goal is to have them wanting to go across this bridge, because that's the whole reason I built it. But so we're gonna have to have a house over here, and we're gonna have to have lots of doors. And one other thing I wanted to do was to have them rest on or spread over to one more high place in this area. Yeah, that. Yeah, I've been wanting to do something with my mob system for a while, like decorating wise, because it's all made out of cobblestone. It's kind of just floating in midair, and it's kind of a weird presence in this area. But yeah, anyway, I want to kind of put like a temple or something on top of this with like emeralds blocks or something that they worship because they're villagers and they love their emeralds. So I don't know, I might like spread some dirt, put some grass up here, maybe some mycelium. No, I don't know. Yeah, I'll figure that out though. But first I need to fully make sure that they aren't able to run down the mountain. So I'm gonna do that, and then after I do that, I will be back with you. See you guys then. Okay, we are back. I have more or less made a 4 block drop perimeter around this whole kind of area up here. I think in some places there is like maybe a 3 block drop, and maybe in some places there's more, but I think overall it should prevent the villagers from trying to go down the mountain, because I'm pretty sure their AI isn't programmed to the point where if there's one 3 block drop, they'll just all rush towards it. Oh, and yeah, I did go to my test world and check the test that I made. They will actually go down a 3 block drop, but not a 4 block drop, because that's when you start taking damage. But yeah. And one other thing, I definitely, like, I know how I said I don't know why I built this one on stilts, and I think we're going to move it, we're going to bring it down to the earth, because it's really been bugging me, because it's like, why? I could have just built it and the doors would be like, so you could just walk in them right here, and yeah, so we're going to tear down that and rebuild it. And I want to build 1 or 2 more houses around here. But first, I want to go over some ideas with the mob system here. I have decided that I want to put grass on top of it. And oh, I'm dead. What? Holy crap, feather falling. Jeez. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, that's just gonna bring me to the bottom. Or I'll hit myself. I forgot you can hit yourself with ender pearls. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so first of all, I want to put grass on top of this. I need to knock out all these torches. The thing I'm worried about is that it'll look kind of derpy from the side, but what I can do to fix that is plant vines all around it to kind of cover up the rest of the cobblestone. And I am gonna do because I know if I put vines, they're gonna go all the way down to the ground. So what I can do to fix that is do the string trick. And if you don't know what that is, because you can place, I don't have any on me, but string, when they added tripwires, you can just place it in the air, obviously, and if you place it like at the bottom of where you want your vines to grow, like a placed string will stop the vines from growing, and it's basically invisible. So, and we're not going to be getting close to the point where we'll be able to see it. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to, let's plant some grass. Torch there. For some reason, it seems when you plant grass, it like doesn't spread to the point where normal grass does. Like it seems to like, I don't know. I think it will here because there's broad daylight, but it seems like you really have to coax it with torches in some situations. At least I noticed that in my like other single player world. Like I had just by a river just this little bit of grass, and I turned it into farmland, and then I wanted to turn it back into grass, so I made a little dirt bridge over the river. And even though I had a dirt bridge, the grass like wasn't spreading across it like at all, and it was really, but once I put torches down, it did spread. So I don't know, it's a little weird. But anyway, I'm going to finish planting, or not planting. Yes, we're planting dirt, kids. Dirt you can totally grow. I'm gonna finish placing dirt on the top of this, and then after I do that, I need to farm some vines and plant them like right here so they grow down, and then I'll do the string trick. And then once I do that, we are going to start the process of bringing villagers and building houses. So, see you then. Okay, we are back. I thought I would show you the string strategy for preventing vine growth. Oh, and there's lag. Go away, go away. Okay, yeah, so I basically just put string all the way around on this mob system because the vines are going to be growing down the side, and that prevents vine growth. And I'll show you an example of what it looks like when it's completed. I did this in my base here. Yeah, and this is where I grabbed all my vines from. But yeah, okay, here we go. So the vines grow down, and if this string wasn't here, they'd be growing all the way down and blocking this doorway, which was annoying me before, so that I put this string there and fixed that problem. Okay, so that's that. So now that we have our string there, I'll tear out that scaffolding off screen, I guess, but hey, look at gold. There's a gold guy too. We can check on our grass growth. It's always crazy to climb, to like be on the side of these mobs, because you can hear all the mobs. And yes, that was a very good sentence. I know. And actually, it actually is good for mob systems like this if you climb up and down the ladder every once in a while, because when you go more close to mobs, it tends to make them go, like, because mobs sometimes can go into this kind of inactive state where they don't move at all. And are you? Alright, whatever. Yeah, but mobs can go into this kind of inactive state, and if you go near them, it kind of snaps them out of it, which is good because it means that they'll not only fall out of the mob system and die, but makes it so more mobs can spawn and all that all that type thing. Because admittedly, one of the drawbacks to this mob system is that it doesn't have any type of pistons working in it like Campmasters does. So the mobs can tend to get stuck in it for a while and not despawn. But yeah. So anyway, the grass seems to be growing good. I did put torches down, so I don't know if that sped it up or not, but yeah, anyway, so I think I'm gonna finish planting these vines, and then we'll see how it looks when I'm done. And they're already starting to growing. They're already starting to growing, yes. They're already starting to grow. Okay, well while we're waiting for those vines to grow, since they're actually growing a lot slower than I thought they would, I think it's time to finally get rid of this thing. Because I said I would do it in the world tour that I uploaded a little bit ago, but now it's finally time to destroy it. And I'm not going to just be destroying these, but I'm going to be destroying this whole platform and these stairs. And I could go to town on this with this efficiency 4 axe, but you know, I think I have a better idea of what I want to do with this platform. And I don't know if I've showed this or not. But, oh, please don't land in the lava. Phew, okay. Boom! I have a lot of TNT saved up, and I think it's time to use it. So, there we go. I'm actually interested. I've never actually blown up wood before, so I'll have to see what its blast resistance is like. Okay. I really hope this doesn't get, like, flung over into my other builds. Go. Okay. Well, let's just blow this up for now. Geronimo! Ooh. I blew up my mycelium. Wow, that actually was really effective though. Like, it basically just blew up the platform and nothing else. I'm very happy with that result. Okay. Time for the middle. Oh, I blew up my pumpkins too. I'm not too broken up about that. Okay. You know, the funny thing is, I showed you that pumpkin farm that I built there, but it's actually even more efficient to do it like this, just to have them growing, and just to break them with your axe. So, I probably am gonna build a new pumpkin farm eventually, but yeah, okay. So, I need to get over there. Let's see. Whoa! And one of these. That should be plenty. You know, I'm actually... Let's see. Let's see how powerful this armor is. Ooh. Pretty powerful. Okay, well that worked out really well. Okay, now I might as well tell you about what I plan to have here instead. And my helmet broke from that. I was thinking because one idea I had was I could just totally get rid of this pool. Just get rid of it, gone. But I didn't really want to do that because this pool was actually originally here when I first came to this area, and I built around it, and it kind of has a special place in my heart as being a pool. So I want to keep it as a pool. But I did modify it. As you can see, I made it all 1 deep instead of being really deep. So I did change that about it, but still. Having a nice little body of water is pretty cool. But what I do want to do is kind of turn this area into a little, like, kind of wetlands area with mossy cobblestone and maybe some mossy stone bricks, and have just like a little straight walkway across, like not elevated at all, just like if you took these blocks and just went over straight. And I'd probably have some other random like mossy blocks sitting around too, and probably some clay and reeds scattered around also, and I don't know, I think it'll be cool. Mycelium would definitely work too. And yes, this is how to build a ghetto mycelium farm. Yeah. I think I'm gonna plan that a little more off screen, and we'll do that in the next episode though. But yeah, I think now I want to start moving the villagers up there, which is going to be a little bit of a process, but, or actually no, okay. We're going to keep recording. I want to see just how straight mossy cobblestone across like this walkway looks. And maybe I'll grab some of their cobblestone and stone bricks, mix it in, see how that looks. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so let's grab, my inventory is such a mess. Okay, let's grab a stack of that. Deposit some of, not that. This. And some of that. And why not? Okay. I'll grab a couple of those too. Alright, so let's see. Now, I'm a big fan of random placement too. So, like, as you might have seen, like in my base in there, I kind of have this like look I do where I build something out of cobblestone, but I mix in some mossy cobblestone with it. So I think that would probably be good here also, because you know, it's by the water, so like having So having like moss on it is appropriate, I think. But like if the whole thing is out of mossy cobblestone, then it can look really weird. Like, I don't know. Okay, so let's start getting our other blocks to mix in here also. I think I did something, definitely did it in there too. But I really like that. It's like if you've ever played Vex maps, he does that with a lot of his things. And like other CTM maps, they kind of just use this style to just show kind of aged buildings that have kind of decayed over time and mossy and all that type of stuff. And I'm not being too random with this. Hardest thing about Minecraft is it's actually really easy to build like really planned out things. It's really hard though to be random, and random is sometimes what's the best. So okay. Yeah, I like the way that that's coming out so far. I think I'm gonna finish this off screen, and we'll hopefully see how that looks once the vines finish growing, and then we'll start moving villagers. So I will be right back. Okay, on second thought, oh, it's laggy. I think, oh, I don't think we're gonna move these guys today because I tried pushing one of them up the hill and God, there's some lag. I tried pushing them up the hill there, half slabs there, that kind of thing, and he did not cooperate and he ran away, so I just ended up killing him. But it's okay, because these guys just rebreeded, and I basically still have the same number of villagers. But anyway, I kind of wanted to work on this project some more anyway. This is what's interesting me now. I really am not looking forward to that, so this is a nice little side thing to be doing. Anyway, though, I finished this. As you can see, I kind of tried to make this transition into the path well by kind of placing these stone slabs to show that this road maybe was part of this road, but this part is in the wetlands, so it kind of got overgrown. And yeah. Now, anyway, what I need to try to do now is to make this, make my pathways over to these. And I was thinking of incorporating some clay and mycelium into this, but I don't know if that would be the best for making a pathway. I'm just gonna have to see. And I could do something like this, maybe just make a straight pathway out of clay or something, and then maybe just have some mycelium kind of randomly about. Yeah, I think that could work. I'm gonna need to think about it some before I finish my idea. But one thing I wanted to check, because something I think about when I see Minecraft swamps is sugarcane growing in them. So I want to see if this will grow on mycelium. It does not, so we're gonna need to figure out something for that. Maybe I could have some grass spread among the mycelium also. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna have to think on this some more. One other thing is, this kind of just abruptly starts here and kind of just goes right into a hillside, so I really need to figure out how I'm going to make a transition from here to over here. I'm probably going to build some stuff around here, maybe even build a path straight to this archway. The problem with that, though, is I'd basically be going diagonal, and it's not really a straight shoot either, so that could be kind of a challenge. I don't know, I'll figure that out. Anyway, though, I'm about out of time. I'm about out of time to record, so I have other stuff to do today. So I think we're going to call this episode here. I'm probably going to be doing some more FKing, letting these vines grow. And actually, let's see how many mob drops we get. I want to see. I'm going to just stash some stuff in here. And we'll see, because I've been playing a lot of Minecraft today, and even when I wasn't, I did some AFKing. So we should get a hefty amount of gunpowder by going into Nether. And by the way, if you don't know how this AFK stream works, I have a water stream bringing the loot into the Nether portal, which makes it so the items are brought into an unloaded chunk, which is the Nether. And so while they're in that unloaded chunk, which is the Nether, they can't despawn, so they build up over time. And I got 2.5 stacks of gunpowder. That is not bad at all. And why is there so much more rotten flesh? Huh. I wonder if the proximity of villagers has anything to do with that. I don't know, that'd be an interesting test. Anyway, though, I think that's going to be an episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a good day. See y'all later.